Jahmyr Gibbs was picked 12th overall in the 2023 NFL Draft by the Detroit Lions, and the doubters really had to speak their minds.
Lions at 12. Is this pick real?
Lions making a real splash, belly flop.
Boy, last night it was confusing to say the least.
I don't know what the hell they were doing in the first round. Like, what on earth are you doing?
The Lions reached, so that's bad.
They said he was drafted too early. They said that the Lions made a mistake.
At positions of low value, that's bad.
I don't like this pick in terms of value.
We do not take running backs in the first round.
Basically the least valuable spots.
Yeah, that was way too high for me.
You overpay.
It tells me that Brad Holmes got burned.
But little did they know that Jahmyr Gibbs has made a career out of proving people wrong. And doubt? Well, that's just fuel. Life wasn't easy for Jahmyr Gibbs, a quiet kid from Dalton, Georgia. He was raised primarily by his grandmother, Angela Willis, who became his foundation.
And Jahmyr, man, you come from homelessness. You, your grandmother, you obviously, the story's well documented.
And despite money issues, Jahmyr's grandmother made sure that he stayed focused and out of trouble.
How did y'all keep that focus to be where you are today with those tough upbringings?
I mean, my grandma helped me a lot with that. Like certain people I would be around, she said don't really be around them because, certain reasons.
You being adopted from someone through the shelter.
While at one of these shelters, he came across Greg and Dusty Ross, a kind and caring couple who often volunteered at one of the shelters. The Ross family took a liking to Jahmyr, who would often pass the time by playing football with their son, John. The family gradually became increasingly involved in Jahmyr's life and eventually adopted him in 2017.
With the stability that the Rosses provided Gibbs and the perseverance he learned from his grandmother, Jahmyr had all of the tools he needed to show the world that there is no room for doubt. But it wasn't until his senior year that Power 5 schools really took notice. Alabama, LSU, and Ohio State were highly interested in Gibbs' talent.
It's not often that a four-star, one of the best players in Georgia, chooses Georgia Tech.
Gibbs ultimately ended up at Georgia Tech, staying close to home.
I know this is not like the normal thing to do, but I was thinking about going and committing. After I went there on my visit, that's like getting all these other calls throughout the season. So I'm like, oh damn, I don't know what to do. I was mainly gonna go to Ohio State. I ain't gonna cap. I was gonna go to Ohio State. So I was gonna commit, and they called me. There was like something about scholarships or something. And they wanted Trey Sermon out the portal. So I'm like, oh, all right. And I just went to committed to Tech. Yeah.
He quickly became the team's most dynamic player. A runner, a receiver, a returner, the kind of athlete who could change a game in one play. Even though Jahmyr was electric at Georgia Tech, he had more to prove. He wanted to test his skills against elite SEC defenses. He put it all on the line and transferred to Alabama.
What made you transfer from Georgia Tech to Bama? Because that's not many people do that. Not many people transfer to Bama at that point in their career.
So I'm like, I want to, take an opportunity to see if I can, hopefully try to win the championship, play under Saban. I mean, that's a crazy thing to do. I mean, not a lot of people have the opportunity to do that and witness his greatness while he was still there. So, I want to do that too.
When you transfer to Alabama, they usually got a stable of backs. How did you feel? You had to be really you got to be a confident player to walk into Bama and be like, I'm gonna go into that locker room and I'm gonna be the man.
But I'm confident in what I could do. I believed in myself, my whole life and now. So, I just believed in myself and, God's plan, whatever He had for me, it was gonna be that.
Oh, he has really been a very good addition, to our team. He's got great speed. He's really a good receiver, good third down back. He's got great vision. He's got really good burst out of a cut. I'm really, really impressed with what he's been able to do. He's smart. He's picked up things. He's an experienced player. So, he really does a good job of understanding what we're trying to do and how to do it, and that's what experienced players can do. So he's done a really, really good job.
At Alabama, Jahmyr proved that he could compete with the nation's best. His explosiveness, patience, and versatility were on full display.
Saw him for the first time when I went to the Texas-Alabama game. He was just so explosive. He was so dynamic, and he kind of stuck with me since then. But no, when you come across a special player like that, you're just convicted. You just get him.
So this takes us to the draft.
The Detroit Lions select Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama.
Wow, that is a surprising name.
Jahmyr Gibbs, now a Detroit Lion. The talent is undeniable. Is this too soon of a slot for our second running back of the draft already?
It is.
Lions at 12. Is this pick real?
Lions making a real splash, belly flop.
I was stunned they did what they did at number 12.
I hear you. I mean, I was too.
I don't know what the hell they were doing in the first round. Like, what on earth are you doing?
The Lions reached, so that's bad.
I see the potential there. It does seem kind of high, though.
We do not take running backs in the first round.
Basically the least valuable spots.
Yeah, that was way too high for me.
You overpay.
I don't like this pick in terms of value. I like the player. There's not great value there. I give it a D.
It feels a little weird for a trade down and then a running back.
It tells me that Brad Holmes got burned.
They said he was drafted too early. They said that the Lions made a mistake. Everybody can tell you how to do it, but they've never done it. So why listen to them?
We'll just take the best players for us. I've always said that that's what we're going to do, and we find players that fit us and what we're about. What we're about as a culture, from a character standpoint, from a tangible standpoint, from an intelligence standpoint. But like the talent is one thing, but these players fit us.
How's it feel? It feels good. It feels really good to get over with, being somewhere where I wanted to be.
All right, when you came to Detroit, the GOAT, Barry Sanders, picked you up. Calvin Johnson was there as well. What was it like meeting Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs ever to do it?
Yeah, he is my favorite running back I've ever seen. He's the best one I've ever seen. So it was crazy meeting him and talking to him throughout that little time that we had. He's sharing some knowledge to me about his time in Detroit. It's pretty cool.
Gibbs at 12 is easy.
So Jahmyr Gibbs is now with the Detroit Lions, and they made it a top priority to slowly ease him into the NFL.
Yeah, it feels cool to be out here with everybody. We get along fine. We're good. So being out with the guys, at this level is special. So yeah,
I thought he had a great day today. He's picking things up quickly. So yeah, certainly as time goes on, he's only going to get better, and feel like he's going to be ready to go.
The Lions also brought in veteran running back David Montgomery to share snaps with Jahmyr Gibbs.
I just kind of looked at it like it's just another opportunity for me to showcase myself in a different place.
Yeah, hard worker. He's smart. He hustles. He does everything the right way. So it'll be exciting to share the field with him.
The Lions finished the previous season really strong, so there was a lot of hype circling this team. But hype is hype. Proving it is another thing entirely, and that's what the Lions set out to do in Week 1 against the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Off on second down, Gibbs to Gibbs, trying to get outside left. He does, inside the 40. Gibbs spinning at the 35. Gibbs down to the 30-yard line, bouncing inside the 25 and down to the 24.
Off out quick to Gibbs, that edge speed on display. The port of the tight end in motion. Gibbs the back, running to the right, to the edge, and Gibbs stays on his feet, gets the first down, and he goes out of bounds. And Goff is telling those fans, let me hear you.
Here we go, one final snap, execute it, and it's over. Goff takes a knee, say good night. This game's over. The Detroit Lions, they have come in and knocked off the Super Bowl champs.
Gibbs made a couple of runs that he turned into
4 or 5 yard gains and got more out of it just with his own effort, which was outstanding.
I think it was a big play for us in the game to help us sustain the drive and finish the game. So it was a very proud moment for me and the team. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, Jahmyr out of the backfield reacted hot on one of the routes he was running. It was perfect. He did a great job. But
so the Detroit Lions spoiled the Kansas City Chiefs banner ceremony, and Gibbs showed glimpses of why he was drafted 12th overall. And by week 3, David Montgomery was injured, so Jahmyr Gibbs had to carry the load.
We feel good about the backs we have. Certainly Gibbs can get more of a role.
Yeah, you're always gonna be exciting, when you get to play some more and touch the ball some more. So yeah, I'll be pretty amped up for that one. Yeah.
Look, he's like anybody else. He's a rookie. He's learning. He's gotten better every week. He's gotten better every game, and he'll continue to get better the more reps he gets.
They hand it off straight up the gut. That is Gibbs.
Gibbs again. Oh, wow, he slithers through the hole for a first down and continues to punish on his way to the 29-yard line.
Gibbs left side, there he goes inside the 25, Gibbs outside of the 20, down to the 15, Gibbs to the 10, Gibbs to the 7-yard line where it'll be first and goal. Good hard running that time by Jahmyr Gibbs. Lions will pick up their second victory on the year.
Yeah, we got, we started the third quarter off slow, but the more we stay true to our rules, we just got it going.
Josh, he's always he's on top of everything, making sure he knows what he needs to know. He's confident in himself. So like when you got somebody like that, ain't much you can tell him, So we just pray for his success and pray that no one gets hurt. And he went out and he played ball, so I'm proud of him for that.
I've always been comfortable. It's just the matter of reps I got. So. Comfort was never an issue.
Jahmyr Gibbs did experience a hamstring strain, which caused him to miss weeks 5 and 6. He was cleared to play in week 7 against the Baltimore Ravens, and that's when he scored his first NFL touchdown. But in week 8, that's when he had his breakout game. So by now, everyone who had anything negative to say understands exactly why the Lions picked Gibbs at 12. And on the field, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery are currently the best running back duo in the NFL. But more importantly, off the field, they became brothers.
Yeah, facts. Me and Demo, man, that's my brother, man. Ever since I've been there, he's showed nothing but love, very selfless. Whenever he does good, I do good, and we're both happy for each other.
This is my dog, my brother. Anything that means in close quarters, this is my homie. So just being able to, have somebody like that, and I think it's special, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, we both do this. We both
we kind of go off each other for real. Yeah. They're my dog, bro. So I'm saying how you rock, I rock.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it straight.
Job of being pretty selfless together, but we also love each other too, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, he's done nothing but help me. It's funny because we have the same personality. Like it's hilarious. It's like I'm just like talking to myself all the time. He's funny. He's funny.
And I just appreciate it and respect him so much more for the things that he's been through, to be able to be like in the position he is, to be who he is. It's definitely like it's a beautiful thing to see.
Demon's a bigger guy.
Sure.
But he moves extremely well.
The nicknames for you and Jahmyr Gibbs, Sonic and Knuckles.
How did you guys decide that Jahmyr got to be Sonic and you were Knuckles?
It's pretty evident. So like me being able to like have somebody like Jahmyr, it makes me want to come to work to be like the best version of myself, because I know what he went through and I know what I went through, and it's like
you got to show some kind of appreciation to your life for the thing that you've been through when you get to a place where you can showcase who you are and how you can help.
How difficult have the last 2 playoff losses been for y'all?
That first one was hard, I ain't gonna cap, man. Cause like, I played a big part of that, you know, cause he was helping me get over that for a little bit.
That moment was my opportunity to let him know, one, how much I loved and I cared for him. We need Jahmyr. And if I was to sit there and allow him to fester and him being a rookie, I was gonna be letting him down as a teammate, but like letting him down more as a brother. Like,
we've all been doubted. Maybe it's teachers, coaches, family, or the world telling you you're not good enough. For Jahmyr Gibbs, that's been the story his entire life. Too small, too quiet, drafted way too early. But doubt has a funny way of creating something stronger, belief. And when you learn to turn doubt into belief and drive, there's no limit to how far you can run.
Haters motivate me, because when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something.
I'm taking things to the next level. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working.
That person who was your hater, they thought they defeated you. That person who told you you'll never amount to anything, they thought they defeated you.
And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose, I will win.
Oh, you're being unrealistic. You're dreaming. Yes, I am dreaming. So a lot of people have stopped dreaming. Everybody trying to stop you. Everybody trying to kill your dream. You're going to prove all of them wrong.
Never allow anybody to make you feel bad about being so blessed when you've worked your ass off to get it.
When you're uncommon, get ready for the opposition. Get ready for the common people not to understand you. Get ready for people to try and block you.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.